Welcome to Brain Wreck. I'm Jason X.
And I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the best show
Boom.
on the internet.
We're back for another
Mm.
Wednesday. Were we here last Wednesday?
I think so.
You think
I believe so. No, we talked about the El Grandes.
We were talking about the Owl, the Owl Grandes last week. Oh, excuse me. Sorry,
Yeah.
had a.
All right.
It's a great way to start the show.
Yeah.
We were talking just before we went live, and I want to make sure, is everything? I feel like something is off, and I just need to make sure. Let's see. That is not the stream title in the chat.
Nope.
I don't know why that's happening. Again, much like last week, things are different. We don't know why, but we were talking before the show about how it seems weird that so many things have happened between last year and today.
So many things.
So many things.
An insane amount of things. Yes.
Like too many things.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of things where it's like, we don't need this much stuff. Like we can stop. You can sell some of it and get rid of it. Like, it is okay. We don't need it all. Because like, especially for this summer, because somebody messaged me earlier today asking if I was aware of an upcoming vendor event, or at least I assume it was a vendor event, or they were just asking me about if I heard about an event coming up this summer.
Okay.
And I was like, no, I haven't, but sounds great. However, I'm already booked that day.
Oh.
And they're like, oh yeah. And then I had to think about it, because this even came up in just a happenstance conversation a little bit shorter after that.
Okay.
Where I had to think back, like, wait, did we do this event last year too? Did we all, like, what was 2025? Because 2025 just seems like an absolute just blur.
Yes.
And everything seems to just like blend together. Like, you know how folks have that thing, especially us millennials, where we hate to talk about time? And it's always like the 90s were 10 years ago. When in fact, they were 30 years ago.
I just sent you, I think it was you, an Instagram.
Okay, hang on, I'm pulling it up.
Or maybe it was Cool Cats. I'm not sure, but it was specifically about somebody saying that kids nowadays are referring to the 80s and 90s as the late 1900s.
Yeah, and like that doesn't really bother me. Because it is.
So you're okay with that?
I mean, hey, we're talking about the early 2000s. Early, late, it's all relative, I think, is the way to put that. But it's like, people always say, like, oh, yeah, like 90s were 10 years ago. Me, I'm like, 2025 was 5 years ago.
Wasn't it?
It just seems like I have no concept of when the last 2 years actually were. Because I also have been trying to really piece together and sort of re-timeline out how long we've been in Austin.
Oh, okay.
Because like it's coming up on 7 years. Like, in actuality, and Christy, if you're in the chat and my math is wrong,
oh boy,
it will be 7 years at the end of this month that we drove across country for the first time to move Christy down here.
Right.
That to me seems fucking wild. I mean, I get time moves on.
Yeah.
You know, at a normal pace.
7. Yeah.
It's 7, yeah. But like, I can't say where did the time go, because I know where the time went, and it's not like the time just flew by and nothing was accomplished. Like we did a lot of cool shit in the past 7 years. Did a lot of great stuff. We got married. Christy and I.
You sure did.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that happened within those 7 years. That is true.
Within the like within the last 3 weeks.
That's very true.
And so much has happened since then.
Can it stop, please?
That I just
can we hit the pause, y'all? Can we hit the turtle speed? Let's go that direction, right? But speaking of that, what you just mentioned, so this will probably blow your mind a little bit.
Ooh.
We were living in our New York home for 8 years. We're coming up on year 6 in this home.
Jeez. Jeez, man. Like,
isn't that fucking crazy?
I mean, okay, like the whole concept of time.
I blame Hootie.
You blame Hootie because of that song?
I blame Hootie. Because of that song, it made us all think about it. You know?
I mean, sure. I don't know. It's just like they say, take a moment to smell the roses.
Yeah.
And these days, I'm like, no, I do. And not for nothing, the roses often smell like shit.
Yeah, I mean,
but every now and then, you get a nice scented rose. You know, or like a little thing of lavender. You know,
the wife loves lavender.
A lot of people love lavender.
Yeah,
live, love lavender. You know, make that, put that on a wall
somewhere.
But it's you know, so like I take a moment to appreciate when good things are happening.
You should.
But I also forget that so many things happen in such a large span of time because it feels like time didn't like it still feels like it's yesterday.
It still feels like it's yesterday. Yes.
Metaphorically, like, you know, this is in the hyperbole sense of the concept.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that like the thing of where, you know, if you live with somebody and they start to look a certain way and then it starts to change slowly, you don't notice it because you see them every day? Like you don't notice time passing as fast as it is because you're just in that one day every day at a time. You're not looking at the grand picture. You're not looking at the full set kind of thing.
Look at you being all
philosophical and shit.
But I also did that to myself where I was like, I didn't realize, you know, the hair, the face.
Oh, yeah.
Just the weatheredness. Yeah. And then I saw a photo of myself and I was like, ooh, who is that guy?
Who's that? Yeah, that happened. That's happened to me a couple times.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. You know? Apparently, Anne's roses have bugs. And also, don't spend too much time thinking about time, but it'll make you crazy.
I mean, I don't, which is why I lose so much of it. It's like you can't worry about the time. You got to worry. You got to focus on the milestones. Like, what am I going to hit next? The next thing I'm going to hit, I mean, should be my office, but it's really going to be selling some plates. I got to be a plate salesman. I'll be dinner. Yeah, we our old neighbor moved back into Austin yesterday or recently, and he's back living next door again. I didn't recognize him either. Also, and I was telling you a little bit about this. The homeboy also got married recently, right? I was like, "How have you guys been?" He was like, "Oh, we just got married," because he stopped by with his wife. He was like, you know, we just got married. I was like, oh, no shit, we did too. And I showed my ring, and he was like, oh, we have the same ring. And I'm like, but no, I made mine. And he was like, no, I did too. And he shows me his, and it's the same fucking ring. Like it is like the same texture, the same type of thing. And I'm like,
did you get taken as a pigeon or something?
No,
like,
what? No. No, and I was like,
Oh,
wait.
you made this ring,
Listen,
and it's just
I
from
had
the
my
back.
hands on this ring the
Oh,
entire
okay,
time. I'll tell
okay,
you,
okay, okay,
except for
okay.
when I gave it to the woman to wash. Um,
Right.
but he was like, yeah, no, we made ours in Japan, and I was like, no shit, we made ours in Ireland. He was like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Oh,
So
well,
like, we all had a moment, and
right,
said we should have dinner. We have all new cookware, which we're still working our way through cleaning, and
right,
you
yeah.
know, brother, we have so many plates and dishes to sell. I mean, we
You
knew
know,
what to expect. This is
I was gonna say, like, when you told me the plan,
mhm.
I was like, that seems like a lot of work.
It is. It has been. But I think
Mhm.
it's I think that is the next step. I mean, there's a lot of chaos in a lot of our like different areas of our house right now. The dining room is doing a
Uh-huh.
little bit better. The front
Okay,
entryway
okay.
is doing better. I brother, I boxed up so much clothes over the last 2 days to sell and get rid of. Like my side of the bedroom has never been so empty.
Oh, wow.
It's insane. It got to a point where I was like, I've literally been doing this all day. I can't keep doing this. It's nuts. And yeah, we did save so much money by buying our own,
Well, that's what I was gonna
and we're
ask.
going
Like,
to recoup some
in
costs.
in the overall aspect of it, is it worth the effort? And so what you're saying, yes,
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
worth
yeah,
the
yeah.
effort.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so like little by little, different areas are getting picked up. Stuff's getting washed. Stuff's getting packed away. More space is opening up. Unfortunately, my office looks like Dave Meltzer's right now. I've just got like stacks and piles of shit everywhere. You know, um, and so I'm just like a curmudgeon every time I'm up in here. Our front guest room is everything's glitching out on my computer. Dave Meltzer's attacking me.
Oh no.
Um, our front guest room is just still storage from the wedding. But
Okay.
it's also one of those things where it's like right now it's not in the way. Nothing in there is like an item that is like a priority or a need to use type item.
Okay. Is it a hazard though?
No, because
Okay.
there is there are aisles. So there's like a there's like a walking path
Okay.
to get to
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
window to open up the curtains,
Right.
and in route to the window, you can access the cabinet with the bed sheets. There's also a path to the closet,
Okay.
where we got some clothes and some jackets and stuff in. Everything in the middle though, you good luck.
So you got one of them Collier's mansions? One of those like is a producer from TLC gonna show up on your lawn soon? And everyone's concerned?
Why? Why should they be concerned? We don't have any.
You're not a hoarder, is what I'm saying. You're not
Oh God, no. We are in the see, we're actively in the process. I have
of
until November. That's I understand what you're saying, but like, I mean, if we're talking about timelines for getting stuff in the house cleaned, I mean, I'm not
might
gonna,
be kind of close.
I'm not gonna say anything.
But I will say, yeah, I've been trying to sell some of my Disney pins
Mm-hmm.
lately.
Mm-hmm.
Because we had fallen into the Disney pin scam, really, if you want
Scam.
to, if we all want to be honest about it. Like it's one of those things of like it sucks you in, it chews you up, it spits you out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ended up with all these pins that I've spent, many a tax return on, and just, I have these things that have been sitting in my attic for years. And I'm like, you know what? I could really fucking use the money right now. So
It is so okay. Well, hang on. Going back to the pins.
yes.
What? Because I know from what you and Blakely have told me over the years,
Yes.
that like the Disney pin community is quite active and sometimes quite rabid. If I'm
So
not
it's
mistaken.
interesting because it was when we got into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course, like once we bought all this fucking shit at high end value, the trade like crashed.
The market crashed on
And
the market crashed on Disney pins.
Nobody was interested. COVID killed a lot of it. Because the idea is that you would fucking trade with people.
Right.
That's the idea. Right. Well, if nobody wants to touch or breathe on anybody, it's hard to trade with people. You know what I mean? So the whole market crashed, but it's making a resurgence now. And it's funny to like see some of the complaints about like this the new generation of Disney pin collector, and like and we're over here being like, sweetie, we've been dealing with this for like a decade. Like, you know, this ain't new.
Right.
You're just new to the party kind of thing. But yeah, it's a lot of like, especially if you don't live here, because like once we moved to Florida, where we're around the theme park all the time, like we didn't give a fuck anymore. We didn't care. It's one of those things of like, it's your little piece of the place that you want to be.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then if you're into a certain character, if you're into like a certain series, whatever the case may be, and some of them are the blind bags, so that can be a whole fucking thing. And the ones that I'm selling right now, they were specifically sold at an ice cream shop, the Ghirardelli ice cream shop at Disneyland, so out in California.
Yeah.
And so you had to buy a sundae to get the pin. So when these things would drop at like, you know, fucking 8 a.m., people were buying their ice cream sundaes to buy the pins to fucking hawk them online to the pigeons like me.
Yeah.
Who would pay top dollar for them. So now I'm trying to flip them.
Right.
And so, but boy, getting back into the eBay game, fuck, dude. Boy, they just rake you over the coals.
They really
it's unbelievable.
Do. Yeah, like when I was back deep in eBay, like a year, 2 years ago, like I was having some success, like right out of the gate. But like after that, after the initial run I had, it was good luck. And man, like I don't know if it was just bad timing for me, like I waited too long, because the shitty thing is like a lot of the stuff that I'm selling like wasn't necessarily intended to be flipped. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like a lot of it is stuff that I purchased at either the peak of its popularity or when it was on the rise in popularity. And there's always this fervor about it. People are hot and getting all excited over it. And I'm holding on to it. I'm like, you know what? This has sat in a box in the closet for a number of years now. I'm not going to put it on display. I have no use for it. I'm just going to sell it. And it's like, yeah, like you can't fucking give it away.
No.
And it's just like, but this was the thing. It's the fucking collector's bubble, just constantly popping every time. And like, I don't even know, like trading cards, I know are like the big thing right now, but you have to be a fucking psycho to really get like deep into that and make any kind of cash. And not for nothing, like I don't want to pay like $100 on like a starter pack, because it's like you buy. I don't even know where people buy this kind of stuff anymore, but like you get those WWE cards, which people are going
the packs,
ape shit over, and it's like I don't even know where to find them. Number one, and when I did like a price check online, they were something like $75 a box. I'm like, good cards used to be like $2.
And for why? Like for what are they for?
They're flipping them. And it's because but
anyone who wants them, why? I don't get it.
To be fair, the reason why the market value at first, so like the marketplace to consumer, is so high in terms of like the per box price and all of that, there have been cards that people have pulled that have gone on to provide them with life-changing money. Like there
Right.
was a guy who bought, like, it was after Mania last year. After Mania last year, a guy bought a box, like one of the fucking whatever packs. And they get a bunch of packs in them. Was opening them up in his car, and he pulled, I think it was the John Cena, Rock, and Travis Scott autographed card,
Okay.
and it's like a one of one or some shit like that. If you know the full story behind this, feel free to leave it in the comments or the chat.
Right.
It was a major podcast or major wrestling figure podcast story that popped up a while ago. But the dude didn't disclose how much money he made on it, but he said it was a life-changing amount of money. So I'd have to say it's at least, the $100 he may have spent on the box, he made six figures.
But the thing, this is what I'm getting at the crux of the issue, right? For me anyway. Going all the way back to baseball cards, right? Very beginning, whatever the case may be. What do you do with them? Like, what is their initial intent?
So that's a very good question.
Because I have no idea.
I don't know. I mean, growing up, it was like you had your binders.
Right.
You would trade for, like players on your favorite team, for your favorite player, for cards that just looked cool.
Right.
Like I had a lot of baseball cards that, like, I didn't even know who the fuck the player was. It just looked like a cool card. I was like, I want that.
That's the thing that I was never a sports guy, right?
Yeah.
So I would be like, my parents root for the Mets and the Buffalo Bills. Boy, are we a bunch of winners.
So sorry.
So like I would know, like, oh, here is a Met.
Yeah.
And his last name is Strawberry. That's fun.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know what to do with this guy from the Cubs. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what's a Padre. I don't know. Like I'm completely in the dark here.
Yeah, I mean, in the way I look at it now is collecting. It's not with every industry or like every type of collector, but
Right.
I would say the majority of collecting these days is a rich person's hobby. Because
Totally.
you hear about some of the prices these cards and items go for. I ain't got that kind of cash. I don't even know what that amount of cash looks like.
There's definitely become in our lifetime a significant class divide.
Oh,
Significant. Like
that's putting it fucking lightly.
Just look at like everything from the fucking price of entertainment.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
it's a significant, like I went to the gas station the other day, homie before me pumped $2.85. That's all he could afford.
I mean,
$2.85. Could not even a whole gallon. Check on your people.
Check on your people, man. Yeah.
It's rough out there.
I on one hand, I'm happy that I'm not deep in the collecting game like I was a few years ago. Only because it's kind of like what you were saying with the pin thing. Like you get deep into it because it kind of gives you that sense of connection to the thing that you want to do and the place that you want to be. And then you kind of get there and you're like, but wait, what do I have all of this for? And it's not necessarily buyer's remorse, but in
my case it is.
Oh,
Holy
okay,
shit,
yeah.
man, this fucking
Okay,
shit.
so let me rephrase it. It's not always buyer's remorse. Sometimes it is, but other times it's like,
Right.
no, like I really do have this interest. I really do like this thing. I have, the extra cash on me. Like, yeah, I'm going to treat myself. But then it does become a thing where, like I said, ends up in a box somewhere in your closet. And it's like, well, shit, like, why do I have this? Did I really buy this because I wanted to display it or because I wanted to flip it? And it's like the whole buying things to flip is exhausting, man. Like and I'm saying
I
this
have a
as a
fun story.
vendor,
Uh-huh.
but like people always ask me like, "Oh, so like where do you get your tapes and stuff and do you flip them?" I'm like, "No, like all of this is legitimately stuff that I have purchased for myself for my own personal collection, but I just don't have the space. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy." And, you know, I would much rather like clear out a shelf of VHS that's just sitting there and make a couple of bucks than just let it fucking sit there. You know? And I wanted to buy and I wanted to build the library. Like that was my goal. But then I'm like, I ain't got that fucking type of room anymore, man. I gotta.
No, that's a retirement project, man. That's one of those like, you know, when you got some real time on your hands.
Yeah, but like even then, it's just like don't get me wrong. Like I would love to keep building out like the vintage and retro and all that type of media collection, but just trying to do it right now, it's so exhausting, and like the means to do it just isn't there. And it's like if I'm not going to be, it really needs to get to that point. It needs to be like the priority hobby. And there's too many things I want to do and too many things that I like to do to really have like a priority hobby.
I feel you so much on that.
Right.
Like I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like kind of like as the kids say, crashing out. Well, first, hold on. Blake K in the chat says, "I'm just over stuff in general." Indeed, yeah, just in general.
This a little bit bigger so people can actually read
there
it.
you go. So we get people read it. But I was crashing out to Blakely K the other day because I was just like, I don't have any hobbies anymore. Like, I don't do anything. Like, I don't. Like, I just work, and then I come here, and then like there's so many things that I want to do that I get overwhelmed by all the things that I want to do. So then I just end up working more because I don't know what the fuck else to do. And so I go to work, and then I come home, and then I do my work, and then I'm just like, what the fuck? I have no hobbies anymore. And it's like it's because I don't have that one go-to hobby, and my one go-to hobby became my career. So it's like,
you know what though? Sometimes it's got to be. I mean, like realistically, now my career should be my full-time hobby, but you know, it's and it will be shortly again here soon. But dude, I totally understand what that's like. Case in point. So the other day, Sunday, I think it was. Was it Sunday? Jesus Christ. Was it Sunday or Monday?
Today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday. Again, I don't know when things happen anymore. It's all just a blur. But Nintendo recently did their Nintendo Direct the other day.
Correct. Yes. Yep.
I forget the actual day it was. Oh wait, hang on. Bergman in the chat says, that's one of the few things I've taken time for myself this year is to get hobbies. And brother, good for you. Because I think that's something everybody needs to try to do right now is just find a hobby.
I thought you were doing pickleball. Were you doing pickleball?
Bergman?
Yeah, well, I thought Bergman was doing pickleball. Was it? Let us know how that's going.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's not what the word is on the pickleball. I can't play pickleball. I don't have the knees for it.
That's fair.
So Nintendo did their Direct the other day, and you know, working from home, we were both watching it. Kind of getting, you know, usually there's not much there for me as it is.
Sure.
But you know, I still enjoy keeping up with the goings-ons with the industries that I'm interested and invested in. You know, especially with the video game stuff, and I do like Nintendo still. So, I've
got an iffy relationship with them, but you know, whatever.
Well, and kind of going into that here in a moment. You know, so like I at the very least try to stay informed.
Right.
And we're watching the direct, and they're announcing all this stuff, and there's like they're doing like a big Donkey Kong challenge mode thing through like all of their Donkey Kong games on like the virtual consoles and with Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I'm like, that's cool.
Yep. Yep.
That seems fun. It's not something that I really want to do because it's just like that's not the kind of thing that I necessarily enjoy in with my video games. Bergman again following up. He says he was, in regards to pickleball, still playing recreationally. More often, he's gotten back into chess.
Oh, I was trying to teach the wife how to play chess earlier today. The boy got a chess set.
Really?
He wanted to play chess, and my wife had never played before, so I was kind of trying to coach her through it. And by coaching her through it, I was like, "Move this piece here now, and move this piece here now."
Wait,
And then she's like, "Are you gonna let me play?" And I'm just like, "Okay, sorry."
wait, you play chess?
Yeah.
Are you good at it?
No.
Nope. Well, the fact that you play chess, number one, is a surprise to me. I never knew that.
Oh, I was in the chess club.
You were in the chess club?
Yeah, 0-12, brother. Never won. Not one time.
At least you tried.
I could beat my son though.
Oh.
He's 10.
Well, hey, don't do that. Don't do you need to be. Listen.
Turn of phrase.
Turn of phrase.
Turn of phrase.
Fucking Rey Mysterio over here.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah. So yeah, going back to it, we were watching the direct, and I was like, okay, like good, Donkey Kong, like that seems fun. And there was just like all these other games and stuff that were being announced, and I was like, I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what that is. The other thing that I noticed was just like a lot of remakes and remasters, which is a really frustrating thing I see with the video game industry right now, is that they're just remastering old games. They're just remaking old games. There's really not a lot going on. I mean, like, there are still mainline titles coming out. I get that. And then, of course, it ends with the announcement, which apparently was leaked months ago that I didn't know about. But they have the Switch 2 remaster of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Right.
Which I'm watching the trailer, and I'm just like, oh, hey, it's Zelda.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you can probably speak more to this, because I'm not a Zelda guy.
You're not.
I'm not a Zelda guy.
Hold on, Bergman coming in hot. Says he got his 1-year-old niece a book called Chess for Babies for her birthday last month. It might be too late for her brother at 3, but her brain is super plastic.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? Make them masters.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sure those chess people make a living.
I mean, we could all probably use a Chess for Babies book. Learn how to play. I mean, listen. If a baby can play chess, why not me? Why not you? You know what I mean?
I was told once that I needed to learn how to play tennis because if I was going to be successful in life, I was going to have at least one business meeting on the tennis court and in the executive squash room. And I'm just like, that has never come up. Not one time ever. Not even close.
If anybody told me that would be the case, I would stand up and say, go fuck yourself. Because this is not the business. That, like, and you know what? Like, don't ever ask me to go to a meeting on a golf course. Don't ever ask me to go to a meeting on a tennis court. Don't ever ask me to go to a meeting where I have to wear, khakis and a polo at some yacht club. Like, go fuck yourself.
I've had to do that. ahead and do that.
I
Okay.
mean,
Go ahead and do that.
I would go, but like, I'm not going to play a game. Like, I don't
Yeah,
golf.
no, I
I
mean,
don't play tennis. I don't play racquetball or pickleball. You know, so this is the thing. If people want to win me over, if people want to win my business over, okay, you got to take me to the arcade. You got to take me to the movies. So like, we don't have to talk for 2 hours.
right.
You know? Like, go take me to some fun shit.
Right.
Take me on a fucking thrift store hunt.
There you go.
More likely to give you the business. So like I don't. Okay, so the Legend of Zelda thing.
Oh,
Going back
Legend
to
of Zelda,
that,
right? Yeah.
because again, I'm not a Zelda guy. So when I saw it, I was just like, oh, it makes sense. Like, is this something people have been clamoring for? I don't know.
Here's the thing, and here's where the whole Zelda issue is with me. I tried to play one of those new fangled open world motherfuckers.
The Tears of the Kingdom and the Breath of the Wild.
I think it was Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
I don't know. I couldn't get into it.
Really?
I just I need the path.
You need the rails.
I need to follow the story in sequential order.
Okay.
That is something that I look for.
Okay.
What I think Nintendo is doing, and I can't blame them for doing this. Whenever a new Zelda game comes out, it is immediately compared to Ocarina of Time. Because that is the gold standard of a Zelda game. It is the most beloved Zelda game of all the games. Everyone always is like, well, you know, it doesn't have the music of Ocarina of Time, or it doesn't have the story of Ocarina of Time, or like it doesn't have the swallowing in yourself in a whale Ocarina of Time. It doesn't have the children engagement angle of Ocarina of Time. It doesn't have the slavery aspect of Ocarina of Time. All those things get compared with every Zelda game. You know, all of those aspects. So at the end of the day, if you're like, well, why bother trying to make a new game if it's just going to get compared to this game? Just remake the fucking game. Maybe take out some of the weird shit. Like, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like if you could like tone down some of, you know, those cultural things that don't translate well over here.
Right.
You know, that'd be wonderful. I don't need to watch King Zora ass scoot for 3 minutes across my screen in 4K. Not something I need.
None of this makes sense to me.
I'm with like I'm with you. Twilight Princess was wonderful. What a wonderful game that was. Gave you a zombie Zelda. You gotta love that. But I think with this, it's like I've bought in the Ocarina of Time probably more times than I've bought in Batman 89.
Jeez.
Like, I've got the N64 version. I bought at one point. The GameCube version with the Master Quest. I've got it on the Game Boy Advance, the 3DS, the regular DS. I've got it on the Switch. I've got it remastered for the Wii U twice. If I want to play Ocarina of Time, I can fucking play Ocarina of Time. Like, that is not the Chinaman is not the issue here. But God damn it, if I wasn't like, God, I need to Switch 2 now. You know, when the announcement was made. I'm like, do I have to play it? No. Do I want to play it? Well, maybe if they fix the water temple. But like, if it's just a really high def version of the same motherfucking game,
right,
I'll love it. And it's because Christy says, I'm interested in seeing what it's going to look and play like, but seriously, how many times? Exactly. How many times?
How many times?
So many times. To the point where, like, one of the things me and Christy will do before we die, before we leave this fucking planet, is we will be in the room at the same time with dual screens, seeing who the fuck can beat Ocarina of Time first. It is going to happen.
I mean, maybe we do got to get that set up.
I think we might have to do this.
We might have to get that set up. Make it happen.
And I think that, like, it's cool in the sense that, like, my kids can see it. Like, they've started watching me play Ocarina of Time, and then I got to the Water Temple, and I'm like, fuck off on all of this, because I got lost and had to, like, backtrack, and then I'm just like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
So, like, it'd be cool to, like, actually play with it. And the Great Race of Time. That's right. And that's good marketing right there.
I don't think we need to go that far.
But I would say,
listen, there's a lot of things being said tonight, which, you know, if you're taking a couple of different ways, this is all video game centric at the moment. Just so we're all on the same page there.
we'll wait at least 4 years.
Yeah.
And see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like one of those things of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
And if you do have to fix it, just like supercharge it.
For me, yeah. And you know, the conversation that came out of this direct that Christy and I had almost immediately was, you know,
What the fuck did they do to Kingdom Hearts?
She said that, yeah. To me, I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, is this not?
They took the Disney out of Kingdom Hearts. It's like, then what the fuck are we doing?
Again.
Why? This is like Jurassic World or Jurassic Park 3 when they're in a city. It's like, what the fuck are we doing?
Well, the one thing that I took away from this direct was my overall lack of excitement for video games nowadays. And Chris and I, you know, again, we were talking after the fact, and the one thing I brought up was I truly cannot think of the last time that Chrissy doesn't need realistic Sora. Well, there you have it.
Nope. Or blue popsicles. Sea salt popsicles.
Sea salt popsicles. But the one thing I said, you know, after this direct to Christy was, I don't know, or I don't think I know the last time I was truly excited for a video game.
I do. Oh,
you
because
for me?
No, not for you, but I know the last time that I was truly excited for a video game.
Oh, go ahead.
Arkham City.
Arkham City. Okay. Not even Arkham Knight? City.
No.
Okay.
No. Because I didn't have the console at the time when it came out.
That makes sense.
So Arkham City was the last one that, like, I did the midnight release. You know, made a whole thing of it. Got, you know, like, stopped by Walmart at 11 o'clock. Got myself, you know, some pot pies and Mountain Dew. Then head over to the GameStop next door.
Yeah.
Waited with a bunch of geeks for midnight.
Right.
And then bought my copy and then went home and played it for fucking 14 hours straight.
Damn. Good for you.
Those were the days.
Yeah. I mean, I think if I had to like say one that I was really excited for, maybe The Last of Us Part 2. Which
okay.
Phenomenal game. Fuck anybody who says otherwise. Unless you truly didn't like it, which is totally fair. But like a lot of people fuck
you if you didn't like it, unless you got a valid reason, then it's okay.
Yeah. No, because, you know, people had a lot of shitty reasons for that game.
Sure.
And I think part of the reason why I really haven't been excited for a video game in so many years is, number one, I've been burned by a lot of games that I was realistically looking forward to and maybe had some excitement for, but my excitement and interest was immediately soured upon playing the game.
Right.
Bergman's got the upcoming Wolverine game, which, hey, that looks fucking brutal. I watched the gameplay trailer for that, and whew, it is violent. I've been burned by a number of games over the past, however many years. There have been a lot of, like I said before, remakes, remasters, upgrades, which I'm like, cool that I get to play this on, a next-gen console because maybe I didn't get to play it before and I get to play it on better graphics now. But to me, it's just like that's a gimmick and not really something of interest. And also, like, when I look at the video game landscape today, there's really not a lot of AAA titles that I look at and I go, like, that is a game for me.
Right.
Not that I'm saying, like, there's no games for me. I'm saying, like, there really aren't a lot of games that fit my interests. I would be, even when Fallout 4 came out. When Fallout 4 came out, I wasn't excited because Fallout 4 is what made me truly a Fallout fan.
Okay.
So I got Fallout 4 because I liked 3, and I was like, this game was very fun. I just got a PS4. I need some stuff to play for it. Fallout 4 had just come out. I was like, let me grab this. I enjoyed 3, and then playing Fallout 4, I was like, this is fucking amazing.
Right.
So like that's where my enjoyment and investment in Fallout came from. Fallout 76 fucking burned me right away. So I got some heat with Bethesda on that. But like aside from
Fallout 4 or New Vegas?
Fallout 4 is what got me.
So then you had to go back from there to play New Vegas.
I played New Vegas.
So you played 3. You played New Vegas.
I played 3. Really enjoyed 3.
Right. It's a wonderful game.
I was excited for New Vegas.
Okay.
Fallout New Vegas is not that great of a game. On numerous levels.
Yeah, well, the bugginess of it really fucking kills a lot of it.
So after the last season of Fallout, I think we had talked about it. I went back and I played through New Vegas again. I enjoyed it. Fuck, was it exhausting? It was exhausting to play. I will say, like, there was a point where I was like 90% done, and I almost quit.
Oh my God.
I almost quit. I was like, you know what? Like, I don't think. And actually, no, wait a minute.
Did you not finish it?
I didn't finish it. I did quit. Yeah, I quit. I'm like literally on the last part of the game. And I reached that point and I was, you know what it is? Because I forgot this is what happens in the game. You max out your levels.
That's right. Yeah.
So I hit I think it's like level 30. Because like I had gone through and was doing all of this stuff to like boost my levels, get all these other perks. Cause like I was trying to like at this point in the game in my playthrough, I was trying to build to a specific like character base.
Yeah.
And because I maxed out my levels, I couldn't do that. And I was just like, it's not worth it. So I just stopped. It was just like he's
out.
I'm outie. But yeah, like and ever since, there have been again, like there were some games that came out like I was excited for Arkham Knight. I was excited for Last of Us Part 2. I don't recall the last time I bought a game on launch was, I believe, The Last of Us Part 2. There may have been some games I bought digitally at launch since then. I honestly can't remember. But again, it was just like after watching this direct, I was like, I love video games. I'm just not excited for anything new. And like, there are new games that I play that I have enjoyed. Like, I loved playing Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Right.
You know, but in playing it, or like leading up to the point where I played it, I was just like, yeah, no, that's cool. Good for them. Good for them. You know? And at one point, Christy was giving me shit because when I was saying all this, she's like, don't ruin my excitement. And I was like, listen, okay. Because I was talking
Don't tell me I'm not having a good time.
Because I was kind of ranting about like, there's too many remakes, there's too many. Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, but here's the thing. At the end of the day, I'm excited and happy that everybody gets to have their thing with video games. Like, I'm not a curmudgeon where I want everybody to be miserable. No, like if you heard of a game coming out that you're pumped for, then like I'm thrilled for you. For me though, it's tough because of the way the video game industry is going right now. I don't see them making a new Fallout game because of how they're doing Fallout 76 and Fallout Shelter. I don't see them making a new mainline Fallout game within the next few years.
Which is crazy because of how well the show is doing.
Well, they keep adding all of that stuff from the show into Fallout 76 or into other games because, you know, that's how you make your licensing money. So it's just, it's like, you know, good for everybody.
Good for everybody. I did have a story I was going to share.
Okay.
Nothing about video games is completely off topic. It kind of goes back to our topic of collecting, but I think it's a really fun story.
Hit it
here. And it's proposed to the current month that we are in. We are in the month of June. We are in the month of Pride.
Happy Pride for all y'all who celebrate. And fuck y'all who don't.
Me and Blakely K are planning to go to the Pride Parade in St. Pete later this month. But this has to do going back with collecting and scalpers and things of that nature and flipping. So the wife is super into the Monster High dolls.
Yes.
And I don't know if you've heard this story about what they've been doing recently with their higher end collector dolls.
Can't say that I have.
So you have to, of course, they get you have to buy into their fan club, or in their case, their Fang Club. And that is a $10 membership per year, and that gives you the opportunity to buy their product. And that's all it does.
For fuck's sake.
It gives you for $10, you have the opportunity to buy limited edition things.
But wait, wait, hang on. And not to cut you off. Did you say it's $10 a month or $10 a year?
$10 a year.
And you get to buy like exclusives. You get crack at stuff.
You get to participate in the online sales of the specific collector series when they come out.
Okay.
If you are not part of said club, you don't get the opportunity to try to buy one when they come out.
I understand the frustration around that. Not saying it's right.
Nope.
It is that $10 for the year is probably one of the least egregious ones that I've heard of.
Right. However, you would think that they would be doing this to try to stop maybe scalpers, maybe bots, maybe whatever the case may be. However, that is never the case. These dolls sell out in seconds, and they are constantly being flipped. So the latest story that happened was that they, for the first time ever, they come out, so they have released 2 packs of dolls before in these like collector series type of things.
Sure.
But for the first time ever, they were releasing a same-sex male couple doll set for Pride. They've done female ones, I believe, in the past. I don't know that they've specifically said that they were couples, but this was the first one. Pride, whatever the case
They're
may be.
roommates.
Sure.
That old adage.
Yeah. Well, three's company it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But so what ended up happening was, of course, the same thing that always happens is that they get, well, first off, before they went on sale, the online community was like, hey guys, we need to stick together on this, because what's going to happen is like these people are going to come in and they're going to swipe them as they always do.
Right.
And then we're going to have to play, the aftermarket prices for something that is supposed to be about, pride and inclusion and, that sort of thing. Whatever the case may be. And so they're like, if we stay together, we might be able to whatever, have a shot or whatever the case may be. So they all sell out instantly. And then on one of those posts, somebody posted saying, I am a reseller. I have bots that are faster than all of you, and you are going to have to pay me with your hard-earned gay money.
That is. Whew.
Somebody screenshotted that comment and sent it to Mattel. And said, look what you're doing. Look what you're promoting. You're supposed to be this inclusive thing, and you're promoting hate through this, these bots and things like that. Mattel, to their credit, switched it from a limited release to a pre-order.
Where the pre-order is the order?
Where the pre-order is the order. So all of your limited edition items that you bought 10 of now, they ain't worth a goddamn.
They ain't gonna be worth a goddamn thing.
And so anybody who wanted them now can get them. So that is a win.
Yeah.
Right there.
And toy companies just need to be doing that more often. Pre-order is the order. I get the desire to have exclusivity stuff, which, that's the way the market is. Certainly, if I had the chance to get something exclusive that nobody else could get, I'd go for it. But also, for something like this, don't fucking give scalpers the opportunity to fuck over, people who really want it. It's just fuck scalpers all around,
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I think there was something I was going to go back to, but I don't remember. But we got a couple minutes left. I want to hit on our topic of the night.
Topic of the night. Quick. That's right.
And because we're already kind of running late here, I'm going to try to speed run through this. So as you have seen from our thumbnail tonight and our title of this episode and probably a little bit of the description, go down there, check it out, hit a like if you feel like it. Christy does say A24, the film company, does have a very neat membership that you can buy into. I think it's like $100 for the year, but you get a lot of exclusives. You get a lot of discounts. You get first crack at stuff. You also get a movie ticket to, I think, any A24 movie that comes out that year.
Oh.
So if it eventually pays for itself, essentially. Which is, if that's the thing you are doing frequently, well worth it.
Right.
But yes, going to our topic of the night. If you're on social media and you happen to float around the internet wrestling community, as they call it,
those lovely folks.
Those lovely, never do anything wrong folks. Just the salt of the earth type people.
Yeah.
All with, well put together
best
heads on their shoulders and never up their own ass. But over the past few weeks, well, really more so the past few days, last week, there's been a lot of news, a lot of rumor, a lot of speculation regarding everybody's favorite CM Punk. You know, there's been a lot of talk of his WWE status, you know, that there's some backstage heat, that there's been some conflicts regarding, you know, U.S. politics and, you know, political beliefs within the company.
His workout routine.
And the workout routine. We'll go with this. This is really what had me scratching my head. And basically all of this kind of stems from this central point, which is media literacy. Folks, I beg you, truly, this isn't me trying to run a bit. This isn't me trying to be funny, haha.
Hyperbole.
This isn't hyperbole. This is not me trying to rage bait, clickbait, or anything like that. I am begging you from the bottom of my heart, please, please, please take 5 seconds to critically think about the stuff you are seeing on social media. To try to figure out if something is real, if something is accurate. Do not lose your grip on media literacy. If you don't know what that is, please take some time to do a little bit of research, find reputable sources, train yourself to spot the differences, train yourself to understand what is real, what is made up, what is a work, what is a shoot, what is truly a photo made from a real life person and a real life camera versus what has been processed and generated by AI. Because holy shit, was the internet wrestling community throwing their heads up their collective asses these past few days. Starts off a few days ago. And I'm going to pull up, I'm going to see if I can pull up my actual...
Yes, see if you can pull up the...
So here, like, just give me a moment. You know, was working on some overlays before the show, kind of trying to get it all up and running last minute. So, okay. So here we go. All right, ready? Okay. Yep. So, you know, these pictures here, this was kind of the crux of where everything came into play for me. Okay.
Right.
A lot of so-called pro wrestling journalists, pro wrestling media groups, pro wrestling media personalities, started posting pictures that, you know, that looked like this. You know, CM Punk looks shredded. There was like a video that went viral of CM Punk at the gym. It was kind of grainy. It was kind of fuzzy. You couldn't really make out, you know, his face or anything like that. But it was like, oh, damn, CM Punk got jacked. You know, and it's just like, this is essentially like from the video.
Okay.
So people were running crazy with this. It was like, oh, CM Punk looks shredded. And I'm like, wait, instantly. I was like, well, hold up here. Something's wrong. Immediately. Something's amiss. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, that's not CM Punk. And if it is CM Punk, then that is somebody who put a photo through ChatGPT and said, make this CM Punk. Because instantly, the dead giveaway. Look at the tattoos. What's that on his left shoulder there? Because it ain't the fucking Pepsi tattoo, I'll tell you that. Because that's not what his Pepsi tattoo looks like. So immediately, something's amiss. And then this shot, this is directly from the video that was going around. And I'm looking at that, and I'm like, immediately, that is in no way, shape, or form is that CM Punk. The man's face looks like Skeletor.
It looks like Shawn Michaels.
It looks... You know, like, that's the meme going around right now?
Oh, I had no idea.
So there's apparently a meme going around right now that's like anytime there's like an old looking dude or just like an old like skeleton guy, everybody's like, oh look, it's modern day Shawn Michaels.
Michaels, yeah.
And I'm
Yeah,
like, that's
totally.
kind of rude, but okay.
I mean, well, his eyes got to be going that way.
There's one going that way, one going that way.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at this and I'm like, that's not CM Punk. Number one, this picture and this picture are of the same frame. These are not the same people. The man in this photo barely has a nose. His face, like I said, looks like fucking Skeletor. He's also more jacked in this photo than he is in this photo. This photo here, that's not his tattoo.
That one.
This photo here, those aren't even tattoos. That's just mush.
As a man who does professional color grading on photos for a motherfucking living,
right?
What you're seeing right now, to get that to look like the other photo, when you're talking about like depth of color and scale and reach, go back to the other one. That is way too terrible of a quality to achieve what's in the other one.
Yeah.
Like it's not that it's hard to do. It's that it can't be done.
Can't be done.
Like it cannot be done.
So many fucking people ran with these photos and ran with that video. To the point where fucking Ryback reshared the photo or reshared the video and was complimenting him. And those dudes fucking hate each other.
Like if someone shat in my mouth and was like for like a decade and then like some photos came of him looking jacked, I wouldn't be like, wow, good for you. Like,
but the thing is, and it's like both of these photos existed. There are more photos like this that are way worse. But again, nobody looked at this picture and then this picture and said, oh, wait, something's amiss. I was on so many accounts screaming, for fuck's sakes, guys. For fuck's sakes. Like, please, somebody mention it. Somebody mention the fact that this is AI. I'm losing my fucking mind. And this was the first, this was the first thing I said about it. And I was just like, ha, 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 you guys are going to look so silly, yada, yada. Just kind of, me being like, dorks.
Right.
But then it didn't stop. Like, it did not stop. To the point where I literally had to stress my concern for the fact that nobody was calling this out. Like,
right.
I was looking at so many tweets, so many posts, just begging. And I'm like, somebody mention something. For fuck's sake, like, just something. Just somebody say something. And then, like, again, I call it out again. I'm like, guys, it's all wrong. There's nothing here, right? Okay, and then this is when I started replying to people because I'm like, somebody has to acknowledge this. Okay, so here's the thing that Ryback put out, and again, and this is from Fightful. Okay.
Yep.
So the Fightful, fucking Sean Ross Sapp,
right,
and all of his self-inflated ego. Okay. Posting the thing that that Ryback posted.
Just so that I'm aware, Sean Ross Sapp is not that guy.
Is not Chris Van Vliet.
Okay, I have to remember that. They're the same dude.
Sean Ross Sapp is the dirt.
Why do they all have three names? It's bullshit.
I don't fucking know. Okay, but like, this is the video of Ryback. Or no, yeah. So like they just tweeted again. They tweeted out the same photo, and then they very carefully reposted without putting any space or any additional lines, so that you could just read a block of text. And this is everything that Ryback was talking about. Okay, again, me screaming, guys. And you go back and you watch the video. He's missing his spiderweb tattoo. He doesn't have the lettering tattoo on his hand. He's missing tattoos on his back. All their photos are distorted. And I'm like, please do better. Please do a better job. You know? And so like this is the original video that Ryback put out. Look at his right shoulder. He's missing his goddamn Cobra Commander tattoo. It's just like there's I'm like, guys, it's AI. And then like I fucking go, you know, there's the whole thing, and then like of course because you know like he needs the clicks and he needs his paywall money. You know, this was yesterday. This was yesterday evening. You know, Sean Ross Sapp goes on Twitter, talks about all the rumors going around of CM Punk, because over the past few days, if you haven't heard, everybody is suddenly like, where is Punk?
Because he hasn't been seen since Mania, right?
Where's Punk been? He hasn't been on TV since Mania. Where is he? Did he take his ball and go home again? Is he getting fired? Did he have heat with the WWE? Is he, you know, sources tell me that CM Punk isn't happy with creative. CM Punk, you know, sources that I know have said that he isn't happy with the state of politics. And because that clashes with TKO's opinion on politics, they're at odds. They're at odds. Punk is injured. CM Punk's injured. And that's why he hasn't been seen on TV. Something happened with him and AJ Lee, because that's what a source told me. CM Punk and his wife, there's something going on there. There's the whole thing at WrestleMania. We're going to report on it. And then
a source told me that him and his wife just got a huge motherfucking payday and might want to enjoy the goddamn money that they earned. I don't know. Just a fucking thought. Both of them just made fucking millions. How about they go get a yacht or some shit?
I mean, it could have nothing to do with the fact that the guy is in his late 40s, came back and instantly became one of the top merch sellers, one of the top baby faces, one of the most popular guys once again in pro wrestling, like that, and then immediately got hurt, and then immediately had a heavy run. And, you know, I mean, it couldn't be, like you said, like him and his wife just got a real big payday because they pushed a really good gate. And, you know,
if me and the wife got a pretty good payday, hey, fucker, we're going to Japan. We're going to Hawaii. We're going to go take the fucking load off for a few minutes.
Hey, guess what? Like, listen, I'm going to step out of the territory, go learn myself a new hold. Y'all do what you got to do. Build up some new angles. I'll come back in, and then we'll work out some creative. No way it could be that. Sean Ross Sapp. Tomorrow we're going to be going live on social media to discuss all of the rumors and speculation, because we've got the inside scoop. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow. This guy goes. You know, give him the shout out. Superkick Society on Twitter goes, CM Punk is rehabbing and building muscle for his next run, nothing more. Which to me sounds pretty legit.
Right?
Sounds pretty legit. And you know,
Blake the Case has a vacation, us crying laughing face.
And because, you know, he's snide and has a self-inflated ego, he's like, oh, I guess you did their job for them. And then I, you know, felt the need to remind him that he was literally posting AI photos of Punk working out the other day, so that this other guy probably has figured it out. And he says, no, I wasn't. To which I replied, well, here's the info. Pretty sure that's your company, Sean. Pretty sure. Fightful Select? Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe I'm wrong in that assumption.
Verified.
But, you know, when I click on Fightful, whose name do I see there? Oh, you know, might not be you, but you got your name on it. And guess what the report was. There is no news. Everything you've heard.
Oh, you mean he's on vacation with his wife?
You know, guys, all of the rumors, all of the speculations that we had the inside scoop on, it's all made up.
As it turns out, it's none of your goddamn business.
And it's none of your
Could
goddamn
you imagine?
business. None of your goddamn business. And nobody is entitled to that information. And guess what? None of you fucking dirt sheet hacks have any fucking clue. Because if you were legitimate reporters, if you were legitimate journalists, you wouldn't wait a few days, promote that you have the inside knowledge of what's going on, tell people to make sure that they're subscribed to your newsletter and to join your live stream about it. You would just report on the facts. And if you don't know the facts, you can simply say, you know, we've heard a lot of stuff being said, a lot of rumors, a lot of speculation.
Nothing confirmed.
We're working to confirm that information. We'll let you know when we have something.
Boom. They don't sell papers, though.
But that don't sell papers.
Don't sell subscriptions.
Or they could even come out and say, hey, guys, because we supposedly have all of these inside sources. We claim we know all of these people. We know all of this information. We could just tell you the truth right away. But we're going to make you subscribe. And we're going to tell you, get behind the paywall. Get into the live stream. Because
we're going to tell you all to subscribe if
you
want the inside
knowledge. He's cutting me off.
On the Cadbury.
I could go on 20 more minutes with this. I could go for 20 more minutes with this.
Like, brother, we're already Broadway.
Listen.
But yeah, if you want the inside scoop of the inside workings of two middle-aged men.
I've got all the inside scoops. And the inside scoop is, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, and don't trust the people that are telling you to pay money for this information, because guess what? It's bullshit. Do not pay.
Get it for free.
Yeah, I mean, we'll give you the information for free. Hey, what's going on with CM Punk? He's at home hanging out with his wife.
Counting their money.
Counting their fucking money.
That's it.
I will say the one thing is about it. So when like all the workout stuff started to pop off, Ryan Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler's brother, who's really only famous because he's Dolph Ziggler's brother, fucking went on like a little tirade about, you know, people say they're straight edge and they don't put anything in their body, but yada yada. And everybody was like, dude, like, go grab a tissue. Like,
yeah,
like your brother needs a bottle of water. Like, go fucking. All right, I'm done.
There it is, folks.
I'm done. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to be good. And I'm just going to end it. I have nothing else to say. I mean, I do, but I'm not going to say it.
Be sure to follow whatever the fucking account that Cousin Walter.
Cousin Walter, he's our producer. I tell him what to say.
Follow that account if you want to follow this saga.
It's not me. It's not my old. Listen, I don't know what happened to my old Twitter account. It just kind of disappeared one day. But you know, I told our producer Walter, I said, hey, I got some things I want to say. Just put it on your account. It's definitely not me on there.
But if you want our opinion as a group effort, you know, subscribe to this show. You know, because I stand behind like 75% of what I say on this show. So like, you know,
that's
the inside.
Hey, you know, at least we're honest.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
We'll tell you if we actually believe it or not.
Yeah.
Well, no matter what we present.
Exactly.
So.
All right, let's just go home. We're on it.
Let's go. Yeah. Here.
Subscribe.
Right,
do the thing.
Yeah. Do the thing and buy a shirt. We do that sometimes.
Yeah.
It's in the link.
No, it's not. tpublic.com.
So
Search for Trainwreck TV. He's Jason X. I'm Kevin Graham. We'll see you next week. Bye.
The fuck?